Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Brooklyn Mendez and I am a sophomore. I'm an incoming sophomore at the University of North Texas, and I finally have my camera back. I am filming off of a Canon M50, and in my previous videos you will see that I've been using my phone. Long story short, my camera broke. I was finally able to get a new one. It's been a couple of months. So anyways, today's video is going to be what I wish I knew before college, kind of like a freshman year like advice, kind of like what I took away from it, just, you know. So it's just gonna be a sit down talking video, and I've got tons of new college videos coming up. It's gonna be like I'm gonna make a whole playlist of them, and you guys can binge them, all you people that are going to college or, you know, still in college, whatever. So yeah, so the first thing I'm gonna start off with is orientation. So I would just really pay attention, whether you're doing it online or you're actually going to your campus to do orientation, really pay attention to everything that they're saying, make friends, have fun. You know, it's gonna be a pretty exhausting couple of days or week. I don't even remember how long it was. It's gonna be pretty exhausting. You're gonna be walking a lot, so have water with you. But I would just really pay attention to that. Listen about payment plans, listen to you know, signing up to speak with an advisor. You're more than likely gonna meet with your advising group. Like, let's say your major is journalism and you know for sure you're doing that for 4 years. Those people you meet will be the people that you're gonna be with for like the next 4 years. That's what I did, but I didn't know what my major was, you know, long story short, whatever. I have a new advisor now, but still. You're gonna meet advisors, you're gonna be signing up for your classes. It's gonna be a lot, but just really pay attention to orientation. Ask tons of questions. Ask your orientation leader, ask friends, whatever. Just ask a lot of questions. Going along with orientation, when you are signing up for classes at orientation, definitely use Rate My Professor. I would say that is one of the biggest things you could use. Basically what it is you can type in the professor and the school, and usually they'll pop up. If not, that means they're either like new or something, or they just don't have any reviews. But majority of the professors pop up, and it'll give you like a level of difficulty, and it'll also give you like reviews, or it'll be like they were like a really great professor, or they were like a lot of people didn't like them, and or like, so it'll say like level difficulty like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 being the hardest, I think. And I use that a lot, and I've had great second semester professors. Like, all of them were exactly what the review says, and it'll tell you like in the reviews like, oh, easy A, or works with your schedule, works with you, gives you extra credit. You know, it'll give you all those kinds of things. You just got to read them in the reviews. So definitely I definitely recommend using Rate My Professor. The next thing is figure out who your roommate's gonna be, because it can be tough if you just kind of show up and then you're getting like a random roommate. It could be awkward. Definitely reach out to people on social media. I know that for my school, they made like a UNT 23, and it was like an Instagram page, and they posted your photo of you, and they're like, and they said, hey, like, or you sent in a photo of yourself, or they DM'd you saying, hey, we want like a bio about you. And I said like, my name is Brooklyn Mendez. I'm whatever majoring, and I think I was majoring in journalism at the time. I'm planning on rushing, and I'm looking for a roommate. I don't know, I wrote like, I probably like the color pink, I'm girly, I don't know, something like that. And then people will reach out to you, so definitely be on the lookout for those Instagram pages so that you can get yourself out there. The next thing is a meal plan. I originally signed up for the 7-day meal plan, and meal plans are very expensive. Like, anywhere you go, it's really expensive, like stuff. So I did the 5-day plan at UNT, and it worked for me fine. You get 3 meals a day, 5 days a week, and it's tremendously cheaper than the 7-day one. And just out of like speaking with my other friends and my hallmates, my roommate, they had the 7-day plan and they didn't really use it. Like, they just really ate during the week, and sometimes it's kind of even hard to eat because like your classes are whatever. We're on a tangent, but yeah, the 7-day plan is like not really needed. I would recommend the 5-day plan because it's cheaper, and you typically, I mean, majority of people, I don't know, what, you'll get to college and you'll know, you'll be like, wait, I'm not even eating as much. It's just, you know, you're eating late at night, you're snacking, you're staying up late, your friends and you and your friends are ordering pizza. It's just, yeah, whatever. It's the freshman year dorm room. It's crazy, it's weird. The next thing I wanted to talk about was parking pass and like car plans. I did not take my car my freshman year, and I was fine. I don't have a kitchen in my dorm room. It's not like I could cook anything. I didn't need to go to the grocery store. I did not have a job. but I could have gotten an on-campus job and I would have been able to just walk to it. At UNT, our parking garages and areas where you could park were like so far away. You'd have to bus to them, and it was just like a hassle. So it was like, unless you really needed a car and you had a job, or you just needed a car for other reasons, yeah, that's different. But for me, I didn't need it, and I was fine. And if I needed to go to like Target, I'd Uber with friends. Another tip is to have a water bottle with you like at all times, because you're going to be walking a lot, and especially at the beginning of the year, if you're in Texas, it's hot. It's like hot until November, October, whatever. So I usually kept a Hydro Flask in my backpack with me at all times. This is the pink one. It's a 40 ounce. It's really cute. It's the new one, but you can't even see it. Can you see it? Really cute. Really love it. Next tip I have is getting a good backpack. I have my North Face backpack. It was a pretty penny, but I'm gonna use it again. Like, I'm gonna use it for my sophomore year of college, because it's durable, it holds a lot, it's waterproof. Like, you're gonna need backpacks that are waterproof. You're gonna need backpacks that can hold a lot, have lots of zippers, because you know, you never know what you're gonna have. Another tip I have is getting good sleep, because it really makes like the difference in your days, and it's just good. And if you get good sleep and you're sleeping, you're going to bed at a good time, you're waking up, you know, you're preventing that weight gain. The estrogen 15. Getting good sleep will help you with homework, exams, just it'll help you in the long run. The next topic that I'm going to is about friends, and it was definitely hard for me to make friends. It's real tough. Everyone's going through a transition, everyone's going through whatever, everyone's going through issues, just a lot of stuff's going on. You're leaving home, you're leaving your friends, you're breaking up with boyfriends and girlfriends. Like, it's a lot. So I don't even remember how I got there, and of course I had my roommates. There was a couple rooms down the hall from us that would leave their door open all the time, and it was like the community room, and we ordered pizza in there, we hung out, we watched movies in there. So I would just, you know, be social with your hallmates. Leave your door open if you feel comfortable of doing that, or just knock on the door and just be like, hey, you want to go like to Starbucks? Hey, you want to go have lunch with me? Like, some people would text me like, let's go get lunch, and I'm like, I rarely knew these people, and we would just go and eat lunch in the dining hall, and it was like, oh well, you know, you make friends, you just kind of do it. I mean, there were times where I was like, oh my god, I don't know these people, I don't want to go, like, what the heck am I doing? And I just went, and I was like, you know what? And then they ended up being my friends, and so it's definitely different. Making friends in college is totally different than making friends like whenever you're growing up, like junior high and high school, because you have your same set of friends like forever. Like, you meet them in elementary school or junior high, and then it's like your friends until you graduate, and you're seeing each other every day, and you're in the same classes with the same people, and you're with the same people at lunchtime. In college, completely different. It's like, it's more so everyone's more independent. It's hard to schedule time with people because they're in college and classes are hard. They're working, you know, whatever the case may be. Remember who you are, and if you're not like a very social person, like I knew people that weren't that social, but like extroverted people would reach out to them, and they'd be like, hey, let's do this, hey, let's do this, and then it would get them out, it would get them going, and there will always be somebody in your hallway that's super extroverted and social, and there will always be people who are very introverted, and you're gonna just kind of have to mesh and just work together, and it'll happen. And then my last tip is to make a routine out of your day. And I struggled with this a lot coming from my senior year of high school, where I was busy every day. I had choir, I was in band, you know, whether it was a club I was going to, and I was really involved in church, and just a lot was going on, and you're busy. And then when you go to college, you're only going to like 4 classes a day, not even, like maybe even a couple classes a day, and you're like, oh, you know, what do I do now? And there were times where I would just go to class, and then I'd come back to my room, and then I'd just like lay in bed and just watch Netflix for the rest of the day. And that got really old. I started to fall into like a funk, and I hated it, and it was not good for me, and I was like, what am I doing? Because it's like you have all that free time and you don't know what to do with yourself sometimes. I mean, that was my case. Some people stay busy, but I came from being the busiest person ever, and then I had all this free time, and I'd be like FaceTiming everybody. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, I'm bored. I had all my work done. I finally discovered the gym. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the gym, and I started going to the gym every day for like an hour and a half, and that became part of my routine. I made it a routine to get Starbucks every day, or not every day, but like every other day or a couple times a week. And then I also made a routine to do a little walk, or I was like, on Wednesdays I'm gonna go to Walgreens and pick up some stuff that because I could walk to Walgreens. So and then you make plans with your friends, so because it can get really routine like, and then you feel like, and then you're stuck in that tiny dorm room, and it's like, oh my god, what do I do? Especially for the people who don't bring cars, it's like, oh my gosh, like I'm trapped, I hate this. And so it gets really hard, and I know I felt it, and I broke down and cried. I was like, Mom, I don't know what to do with myself, like, and then that's where a job would have come in place really nicely. Make a routine out of your day, because you're gonna have tons of free time, and it'll feel good to wake up the same time every morning, drink your morning coffee, read the Bible, read a book, whatever you need to do, and then you say, I'm gonna wake up 30 minutes before my class. Then you it feels better when you have a routine than whenever, at least for me, if you're a routine person, if you like to have a schedule and you're very like that kind of person, definitely make a routine out of your day, because it's gonna feel weird. It's gonna feel weird. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm a slacker. You're gonna feel lazy. It's a lot. So make a routine out of your day and it'll be great. So yeah. So those were what I wish I knew before I went to college. I'm sure there are a ton more that I can think of. So let me know if you guys want a part 2. Let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see. Let me know if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you guys are new, subscribe. You will definitely not regret it. I make all kinds of videos, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye.